Look, here we go. This has been my audience. Here they go. You want me to carry on? I gotta go home now. I finished. So bless their cotton socks. A minute ago, nearly 100 or something birds literally came, oh, and the big bird come and parked his head on the lion's head. And look, they have literally just sat all in a line, all up here. And at the moment I've sort of stopped and come live because I was trying to catch it, this little big thing here coming towards me now, he was sat right on the lion's head. And at first of all, he put his head down to me, and then I started looking at him and actually performing to him. So then he put his head up, and then all of a sudden he put his thing down, and it was so funny. They're there now. I'm going to walk away, and they'll shoot off. But the way it happened, they were all perched up in that tree there, and they came flying down over the top of me while I was dancing. So I put my hands up to them, and they literally just sat on the wall. There he is, sitting up there. So anyway, I can finally do it with my eyes open. So for those of you that don't understand this dancing thing, on my way home or for a walk, I will explain. I'm absolutely freaking knackered. I'm actually not. I'm actually quite fit. It's just this damn body of mine that I have to deal with so much pain, and not just the pain, but the annoyance of it, because now I've stopped. Now I can feel the pain setting in. Now I can feel my joints that don't like to do what it's going to do. If you can see my head turning, it's because I was on my dimpity dimp walk on the way home to go and quickly try and get as much as I can done before my boys are home. So it's been really, really nice to come out and have a bit of a breakout. But for those that don't know, it's only ever really been my kids that have ever seen me dance. Liam, my 24-year-old, has grown up on the netball court with me, doing lots of different things, going out, same as with Daniel. They're used to telling me to cover up on my way out the doors to the clubs and things. For those that don't know, I used to look after The Real Thing and Ray from the Drifters and things like that, Squire's nightclub, and a couple of other things. So if you don't believe me, you can research Des Grant, go and have a look. I've been out for... Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys, I don't know how long and not like my signal here. Oh, hello, my best friends are here. Hello, Mr. Friendies of mine. We video them and say, hello, say, wave to the police officers. They'll probably come and arrest me now. But you have to say hello to the community police now. Got to be friendly. Don't want to ignore them now, do we? We like to... You watch, they're going to pull up in a freaking car now and go, what are you waving at? I thought I was wishing you a great day, Mr. Police Officers. Out there protecting the Queen's state. Have you seen them all panicking at the moment? Prince Philip's panicking because he can't get Prince Harry to come back for Christmas and for the New Year. Hello, lovey. Do you know what? Even though I'm in the city, I can't really go anywhere without a nice cheery face to say hello. My neck's starting to play up now. The cold is starting to hit my body. Here we go. Oh shit, here we go. I'm gonna have to get my jacket on. Oh, here we go. So for those of you that think that I don't have pain in my body, I live with pain 24/7 a day. It doesn't go away. My body aches. I have pins and needles. I get pins and needles in my fingers. I get pins and needles in my toes. I get what's considered carpal tunnel syndrome down my arms. The physio did my left ulnar and fucked that up yesterday, day before yesterday. So now I've got my right ulnar and my left ulnar playing up. Oh, a bit chilly. I have permanent headaches, permanent pain in the back of my neck. My knees slip and slide in like my thumbs do, as you know. So the pain never ever goes away. For those that know that I've been on and off CBD and TBHD user, it's about the only way that I've ever got through proper pain. Sorry guys, I've got a train on this side at the moment passing, so it might kick me out a bit. As you can see, I've got a train passing. So they're not like India, are they? So everybody follows me from India. Our trains haven't got people on the roofs and things like that. I don't know if India really does have any more. I think it does in some places, but I've never actually been over and experienced it. I'm actually learning from one of my friends who's from West Africa just how cultured and how rich their country actually really is, and how manipulated I've been my entire freaking world. So now, Signal not like me today. Oh, seriously, I've got frozen shoulder as well at the moment. So anyway, this dancing thing, I've been dancing in clubs since I was 13 years old. So I started going to Harper's Club in Guildford about 13 years old with an older crew of people. And I love to dance, and I do love to dance. I love to get down with the music. I love to get out of my head. I love to just, I've never ever been into drugs, by the way, so I've never been into the whole acid or anything like that. I've never gone down those roads. But I do love to dance. But the thing that I always found difficult is, one, you're like this mum, and then you go, then the kids, and you can only really do it when you're a single mum, because you've got your kids on. Oh, this is on the video, because sometimes I watch videos back and I think they've carried on, and then when I watch them back, it actually shows that the first time it actually cut out and didn't come back, and it's just me thinking. So I could just be waffling to myself right now, or you could all still be there, but who knows. Does this man follow me around? This is quite funny. I'm joking. No. It's the signal, by the way, is because I've got all this next to me. So, they're all carrying out social distancing, aren't they? Nat. So it's car pass. So basically, I used to go out every other weekend and twice in the week when at first I was at university. But after I finished university and I'd graduated, the boys still went to their dads. So I still had every other weekend and twice in the week to go out. So I used to bugger off to Glasgow and see my friend Melissa. I used to go to London. I used to, go out in Manchester, go out in Liverpool. But what I used to find really difficult was, one, I started drinking alcohol to be able to cope. And I couldn't cope with that because I was a driver. So I would just then sort of like go out on a night and then pay for it the next day. But what used to annoy me is you used to get men coming up behind you and trying to grind with you, and I just wanted to elbow and kick everybody because I don't like that space being invaded. I don't consider myself a performer. However, it was quite interesting on the stairs there because I actually kept my eyes open for the first time. Not quite the first time, but usually what people don't realise, even if I'm dancing on my skates or if I'm just out dancing, I've usually got my eyes closed. I actually heard someone comment about it the other day and go, she's got her eyes closed. Because then I can't see people. And I want to sort of put myself for a bit of a tester to just get people to completely boo me, tell me I'm shit, don't give up my day job. Not that I really have one. And I could do with just being completely fucking heckled and have people just going, oh, fucking shit, whatever, just to let me get used to hearing all of that shit, because you could have 1,000 people cheer for you and one people cuss you, and it can knock you down mentally, spiritually, physically. It can take you out, and it doesn't matter, even the strongest of mindsets. I mean, take Donald Trump for an example of the fucking public battering that man's had. Even Boris Johnson gets booed, and they have to take it personally, and it is so difficult to take. It's not even constructive criticism, is it? It's just downright bullying, harassment, teasing, people that want to give pictures. I've left my door unlocked the whole time. I've been out and about and my door's been left wide open. I actually found my keys, they were in my pocket. Oh, mind you though, did I pick them back up? Oh, shit. Oh, bugger, where did I put my keys now? Seriously, I can't wait until this chip and pin stuff comes out because, oh, I got them. I'm forever, ever losing my keys. I am actually home, but I haven't got a bucket full of dimps. I'll see if there's a smoker around anywhere. I've really, oh, my thing's still here. Thank God for that. I want to take it upstairs so it works. Roger, you don't smoke, do you? You don't smoke, do you? No. Oh, I've got to go and back your dimp up. Seriously. No kids, I've got stuff to do. You don't know anyone who fancies helping put a double bunk bed up. I've got a big London bus built bed to build. It's doing my head in. Right, anyway. So basically, for me, dancing has just been something that, you know, when you're getting up in the morning and you just give yourself a bit of a stretch and a thing like that. It's one of those things. And then it's only ever really been my kids that ever sort of see me. And it's always been really funny as well, because whenever I've been married and I do aerobics in the house or my stretching and things like that, I've never really been able to do it with my partners in the house. I can't cope with it. I get stressed, I get very embarrassed. That's also somebody, by the way, who when I was married, never ever ever walked out of the bedroom forward with my ass showing. I love my little boys and all of my kids when they're kids and they're growing up, and they just love to just run around naked with their little bums wobbling everywhere, and they don't give a shit about it. They've got no come-ups on their bums. They haven't gone, one, they're boys, but two, and even boys, men get it. Women mull men over their asses, like, oh, nice ass, mate, and all this sort of stuff. Women do it to men too. Women sexually suggest to men just as much as men do to women. So, and it does create a complex. It does create confidence issues. I don't have confidence issues per se, as in like, I don't have like, I'm a confident person, but I don't consider myself like, the physio called me a dancer the other day. She said, you're a dancer, you should know, you know, on getting your muscles and the holding and the grace and stuff. So I was like, yeah. As I've always said to everybody, when you go into foster care, it takes away so much of your personal identity, because you take so many items with you, or you end up losing personal items, or especially like me, when you go into your mum's at the weekend, you live at your dad's, you've got items that you have at your dad's, and you've got items that you have at your mum's, and then you've got things that you do at your cousin's, and it can make you very fragmented. And also for me, music and dancing from a very, 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 very young age became my escape. And I did martial arts and stuff as a kid and things like that, because my dad was a sensei, but I did things like majorettes and colour guard, but I never did ballet, I never did any tap or modern or any of those sort of dancing things. I was never really pushed into anything like that. So dancing for me became something where, when my parents were arguing, when I was at families that I felt a little bit out of the way and not like I was particularly really wanted there, I used to put my headphones on my Walkman, and I used to go and stand out on the wall, and I used to listen to Dirty Dancing, funny enough. Or I can't think what the other one was. There's another one that I used to listen to. And I just used to literally just go into my own world. Nobody could hear my music on the outside. I wasn't invading anybody's space or sounds that anybody could sort of give me any jip, because I wasn't a teenager in the bedroom blaring out the music so everybody could hear it. It was just literally in my ears, in my headphones, and I used to go and just express myself wherever I wanted to go. That was in secret. And then obviously when everybody out of the house, and you can clean and you can bang the music up, that's when I used to just piss about, like, you know, having a good old dance and hoovering and things like that. And then occasionally you'll have that little expressive moment where you just go, yeah, that felt really good. So whatever these trolls and whatever these people want to talk about, for me, this has always been something about finding the ultimate dance partner, which was my husband. I've done salsa classes, I've done all this stuff. I've done the things where you end up partnering up with another woman, or you end up with some man. And if anyone remembers at Downing Street, some guy come up to me and said, asked me if I wanted to dance with him. Got a bird going over my head. Asked me if I wanted to dance with him. We ended up ballroom dancing outside the pub on Downing Street, which was quite funny because I just let him lead. But I've always been looking for that intensity, that look in the eyes that you have with somebody, that relationship that you have with somebody, and also just somebody that understands how to handle my body as well, because if you grab my wrists funny, you can snap them. If you don't hold my back properly, I can put my back out. And I've just always wanted to find that perfect relationship with somebody, or imperfect relationship with somebody, that, you know, we piss about and we dance at home, and, you know, we go out with each other on nights out and we dance as a couple. So I don't have to deal with the dickheads that want to come and grind themselves up against me because my husband says no. You know, and that's pretty much all it has ever been about for me. So now I want to try to test something and push something to a whole new level, because at the end of the day, I don't want to get pushed into a systematic way of doing things. I don't want to be forced into having to go to work to pay for bills. I want to live. I do want to be able to pay for my land outright. I don't want to get stuck to a mortgage, because I'm 42. Imagine starting a mortgage at 42 and having, I'd pay my mortgage off by the time I was freaking 80. That's not funny. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 to pay my mortgage off. That's not really going to happen. So, actually, I'm going to go that way. So anyway, I'm completely wasting time, and I've really got to go and get some stuff done. So I'm going to go home, have some lunch, and literally start thrashing through the boys' things to try to move their room. And hopefully, at some point over the next couple of hours, I will have somebody who might give me a hand to get the boys' beds up, or I may even find that I can actually get part of the way done on my own once I've moved things. But I am going to struggle to try to move the sofa by myself, and that's not me just being a spastic EDS person. That's like trying to lift the boxes. People don't realise my hands just can't grip. So if you ask me to pick up something really heavy, my fingers just bend back, as you know. So, and I can't actually control that. So it doesn't matter if I say my hand's going, my hand is going. It means I'm going to drop it, and that's it. I can't grip it back to stop that from happening. So yeah, there's my little space from the back of my house. There's not mine up there. So yeah, whatever you're doing today, my neck's starting to freeze up, so I'm going to have to get in the cold, because it really is. It's like eating ice cream on toothache, and it goes really quite intense, and it really does give that, and you wish it didn't, because it really bloody hurts. And not only does it bloody hurt, yes, I really am doing this. People say, does she really do it? Yes, she really fucking does it. My mum would be mortified right now. And in fact, my mum watches my lives. So if she actually saw me actually doing it while live, luckily she's with the kids in it, she'd be absolutely mortified. So anyway, I'm back home. I can't believe that I've still got some breath, because I've literally been pounding it out for about an hour. And I feel quite good, really. I feel a little bit more loose. It's taken me now just over a week to be able to dance again, since the last time I did. I danced at home, but it was my neighbours. Look, all these people can see me doing this. They must go, what the fuck is she doing? Do you know what? It's not about not caring what people think, is it? It's about just getting on and being resourceful when you've got to be resourceful, and yeah, not. So anyway, they've dumped this over here, so I'm assuming it's probably not working. I don't know whether to plug it in. I found it today. I don't really know what to do with it. But I don't want my electrics to go, so I don't know whether to take it up with me or not. I'm just looking for my keys. I can't get into this. Do you know, it's so silly. You can't get into this side's all completely deadlocked down, and you can't get in without the fobs. Yet if you walk over the bloody bridge, you can get in anyway. So I really don't understand the point of it. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I've got my meeting with. So I've got because I've been, for those that don't know, I've been dropped down from child protection to children in need. So I've got my children in need meeting at fucking 2:00 today. So that's going to interrupt. But it's going to be a prime example of showing that they're all at this meeting, where wouldn't it be a little bit more handy to actually just be at mine and help me get the boys' beds up while they're all, what's the word, while they're at my mum's. And wouldn't that be far more productive and far more constructive? Oh, look. Shit, I did. Left my house open. The days you used to be able to do that, eh? Hey, I can. I've got drugs, alcohol, all sorts around me. And you know what? They won't break into my house. I don't have that concern or worry. You watch now, I'll end up being burnt off before Christmas. What would they get? A bunch of things from Free Cycle. So anyway, right, I've got shed loads to try to do before my kids are back. And it was fun. It was fun. It was good. It was fun. It was fun.